Process of descending from your mind to heart is a destructive process. Everything which you think you was will be like grinded, destroyed in that process. All the mind constructs will be annihilated in that internal heart center, inner dimension space. So all of it which I keep describing, and I describing since 5 years, after a while I may completely change my perception and my way of describing those things, as it came from the present state of mind, the mind which could understand this the way it was. And while you're descending into your heart, into that inner dimension, you get notice that those things are slowly more and more removed. So you're coming from that personal level into being level, to just being that space. There may be time and moment when I will stop completely describing those experiences, because I will be experience itself. The I, the me, and all I thought about myself will disappear inside. What will be left will be only that space, that silence, that at this moment, and the moment when I start be Muslim, actually from that moment I was like keep forced to look into that dimension. I was quickly forced to establish 5 daily prayers, not by anyone else, really by that internal dimension, because I get notice if I won't gonna do it, I will simply suffocate. I won't be able to sleep. I won't be able to function at all. The moment you're looking into that dimension, the aliveness coming from that, and what this aliveness is a strength, force and power to heal your body, to heal your organs, to heal your mind, to give you sense that you are alive, that you're living, that you feel well. That's what coming from that inside. When I am stuck in my mind, that kind of instrument really want to do nothing, really want to stagnate, don't want to definitely pray, perceiving those things like boring, like generally life as a boring, as a gray. That's what this mind become. So by looking into that inner dimension, all this depression, anxiety, whatever you contain there in that mind, whatever reminds are of this, will be annihilated, will be like swallow in that inner dimension. That inner dimension is indeed aliveness. I may not want to pray if I am in my mind, but when I do it, I see I coming back to my right shape, I coming back to functionality, I coming back to good options in me. There is suddenly electricity in my mind and willingness to keep going. But the density of those clouds in the mind is such a huge that there is such a possibility which happened to many people, that they will be like at some point of time surrounded by this and won't be able to move or will develop certain illnesses, or certain not nice experiences will happen to them. It's a past trauma, it's a dense energies inside which needs to somehow go from that system, body, mind, heart system. They all need to go. That's why we at some point of time becoming so heavy, so unwilling because all of this will want to be released, and space is quite limited. That gate is quite small gate. All of it have to be processed through that aliveness, but that inside is still always stronger. It can shatter us to the pieces, it can open up. Actually, this process is about shattering that space inside, open up this quite often in forceful way. All them hidden emotions and patterns have to be released, and when there is no way like to be released that, then it may be released in forceful way, through illness or through some events of life. That's happened to many humans, but sometimes there is time for us to come back to that root, when that process will go more smoothly and quickly, and there is no really way to stop this. Oppose that, it will keep happening. You will feel like completely deprived quite often, like you don't want to be alive. But the moment you go into prayer meditation, you see you have to keep doing this. That's why in a way existence will force us to keep prayers, keep doing those things, because there is goodness behind. There is, you're giving yourself so-called time and preventing yourself from disastrous effects of that annihilation, that explosion of covered content inside. That must go. Either go in peaceful way, either go in forceful way, but in most cases it's going through forceful way, as we have a lot of those. At some point of time it will be so dense, so packed, that whenever you go into prayer meditation, you will tell yourself, you will force yourself to go to prayer meditation. You see healing takes place. You start addressing so deeply rooted problem, let's say in your organs and in your body. And you are squeezed to such a degree that healing must take place. Those corrupted things, those toxic things from you have to be released. That's what existence does to all of us at some point of time. And there is no way to avoid this. Everyone and each of us will go through that process at some point of time, and we will see all your sins or your past doings or your corruption inside, and you will understand where all of this come from. Assalamu alaikum.